I was born and raised in Calgary. I know there's not very many people who can say that. I live in High River now, but I grew up in Mount Pleasant. That was my first family home, and then spent most of my time in Beddington Heights. And it's funny, when I first moved to Beddington Heights, right across the street from the street where we live was a farmer's field. We were on the outskirts, and now I think Beddington Heights is inner city, so the city has changed a lot since I grew up. Well, I went to school at a few universities. I got my degrees, and I have English and economics from University of Calgary, but I spent a semester at Carleton University and a semester at UBC as well. My first degree was in English, and so when I finished that, I went to Vancouver because I wanted to be an actress, and all I got was jobs on film sets as an extra. Well, I had one speaking line. I was woman in bed in a movie that starred Judd Nelson and Gina Gershon, but then I realized I needed something more substantive. So I went back to school for economics and graduated from the University of Calgary. I got into broadcasting because I got fired in my job in politics. And you're probably thinking of my last job, but it was actually when I was on the school board in 1999. And after I was on the board that got disbanded by the minister, and I got called up to be on the Herald editorial board. At the time, CanWest Global and the Herald were trying a convergence experiment, and so they tapped me to be the host of a national current affairs talk show called Global Sunday. So that was my first experience. What inspires me is courage. Anytime anybody is willing to take something on, whether it's a big government or an institution or a corporation, and be the little guy, the David against the Goliath. I have so much respect for people who might take on a battle even though they're not going to win it. Generally, I don't like music. I know that's weird because most people really do like music, but if I have a choice, I will just sit in the car with total silence, with one exception. My favorite band was Duran Duran, and in grade 10, I loved Simon Le Bon so much that I used to sign my name Danielle Le Bon.